Now, this is the Fourth Amendment.
Right.
Okay. Is this the law? Or can the president say, you know, Fourth Amendment, Constitution, forget that. I'm just going to spy on everybody.
No. For the most part, the conversations to listen to, there has been probable cause.
Has there been a warrant?
We're not just out there listening to everything.
Has there been a warrant? The Fourth Amendment requires a warrant. That's what's in this document. Now, if you want to rip up the Constitution and declare martial law, that's one thing. But the Constitution requires a warrant.
Well, I've already stipulated to the fact that I personally would have gone through the FISA court rather than going around the FISA court. I think that's...
Why do you think they did it, given that they approved 99% of the warrants and given that there's absolutely no... You can't even name a circumstance. I defy you. I challenge you to name a single circumstance where someone should be spied on, the FISA court would be insufficient to protect that person.
Well, clearly there was at least 1% because we have 99% that worked and 1% that didn't.
Maybe those people were innocent.
Now, it's all classified, so you and I don't have the information on that.
But I'm talking about a systemic thing. The FISA court is set up as a secret court. It's set up to require not very much, basically the absolute minimum of probable cause. They approve more than 99% of the warrants. The FISA court can be gotten at 3 a.m. in the morning. They can be reached at all times, like a beeper and a doctor, only more available. And you can even go, if you need to, go and get a warrant for 72 hours and then get retroactive approval. Now, where in that law is something that the president needs to circumvent? Give me any example. Ticking time bomb, we have an example.
Well, I've already stipulated to the fact that my personal handling of this would have been to go through the FISA court rather than around it, for a number of different reasons.
I want you to agree with me it was a lawless decision.
Well, no, they had an opinion that that justified what they were doing.
That had no basis in law.
Based on the resolution passed by Congress, which as you've complained about to me before, was an overly broad resolution.
The Supreme Court said by 8-1, by the way, that resolution definitely did not authorize this conduct.
And it didn't.
Okay, but here's the problem, Mike. It seems to me that what you're suggesting is the president can do anything as long as he's got some hack lawyer who will sign on to it, and then 3 years, 4 years later, maybe the courts will stop him. But in the meantime, you can get a lot of dirt.
In times of war, presidents have done extraordinary things. I remind you of a conversation we've had before about Abraham Lincoln suspending habeas corpus during the Civil War.
Legal under this document, as you know.
Is still an extraordinary act.
It's legal. I don't mind when the president does extraordinary things that are legal. We got to take a break, but let me just read, going out, I'm going to read Article 1, Section 9 of my favorite document in the world, the United States Constitution. Quote, "The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended unless, when in cases of rebellion or invasion, the public safety may require it." Now, I will not have you libel Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln knew this provision, and I don't think anyone can argue the Civil War was not a rebellion. It was. He cited this provision, and he suspended habeas corpus. What we have from this president, the suspension of habeas corpus without rebellion or invasion, that's against the law.
But was it necessary?
Different question. It's lawless. 888-488-MARK. We'll be right back after this.